From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the A's going up against the New York Mets. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Taking a look at today's starter who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Saeed.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog. And normally he's got that fastball popping the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
What case says what's happening? I missed something.
First
I was
pitch
eating.
coming your way next.
Oh. You missed a win. We won. We won.
So here's the lefty, Sean Manaea. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to go here. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. The sweeper catches the outside part of the zone.
Mason Caro says in what K you want. What case says, oh dang, I was talking about Chateau.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One gone here. Let's take a look at our lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Lawrence Butler.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog.
What case says
somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Now, Brent Rooker, inside corner for a strike.
Mason Caro says in what K can you help me get money? I need money bad.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. The 2-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Up against the wall and brings it in. End of a half inning of play. No score.
What case says get a Mick and I will tell you how you can make one. 5-0 back to back.
And our starting pitcher here today, Luis Severino. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that
what case says let me know you have Mick and I will invite you
for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Hard ground ball, base stop. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
He makes the grab. Wide throw, and it gets away. But he's in there easily. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
Mason Caro
in the
says
air,
that.
right field. That is the inning. Scoreless after one.
Mason Caro says, what do you mean I am using my phone? Woodcase says okay, give the Xbox F and sign.
Exactly. Soderstrom matched a homer in his last game.
Woodcase says hand him an invite to a
goes
party.
6 feet 5 inches, 245 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2013. And a 2-1 on the way. That's a little bit low.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but
Mason Carroll says I already have Xbox.
And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Line drive, base hit, right field. And a good start to the inning. Here's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Woodcase says okay,
in there for a strike. Gonna count 1 and 2. No score here in the second. This one in the air, center field. Young under this one. Brings it in, and there's one down. One out, man at first. Jacob Wilson digs in now. Hey. Here's a 2-2. Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for New York, Marcus Semien. Semien working through some struggles lately. So now 1 and 2.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ronnie Mauricio now. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off, he'll see another. Semien gets his lead at first with nobody out. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Popped in the air, left field. He's got it. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Man at first, 1 away. That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
This one in the air, right field. And he makes the catch. So up next, Tyrone Taylor.
Four-seam fastball.
2-1 now. Severino late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Sweeper. Low outside.
The 2-2 on the way. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it. Mets lead one. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Queens, well, Singy off to a nice start here in this game. He was getting shelled in recent appearances, but today keeping these hitters on their heels.
Yeah, it's a different tempo, and he's getting different results. This is the type of performance they've been waiting on.
Outside, that's a ball.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
6-7.
Hey, ¿cómo estás? Gané un juego.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Yo no soy un perdedor.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
6-7.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
Stuntman fanatic once says hello.
Gané el juego.
The 2-1.
Gané el último juego. Me jugamos.
In there at the knees.
Por poco lo pierde.
Top of the third, no score. Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
One out man at first. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. Right through there for a strike. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. The results speak for themselves, and he probably won't want to change a thing.
1-1 now. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle. Nice grab. It's there, and that's a great play. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Jared Young.
Circle change.
The 1-1. To the right side, and that one handled. Sends it to first. A great play deep in the hole.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Just off the outside edge. 3-1.
Sinker.
There's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
But that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Juan Soto. In there. And so now 1-2.
Circle change. Low outside.
Struck him out swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Back here at Citi Field. Well, Singy off to a nice start here in this game. He was getting shelled in recent appearances, but today keeping these hitters on their heels.
Yeah, it's a different tempo, and he's getting different results. This is the type of performance they've been waiting on. You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Comes a 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. Soto gets it back in quickly. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
So digging in, Shea Langoliers.
Outside.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Up the middle, Lindor. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Go-ahead run on base. Tyler Soderstrom will hit next. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Oscar Brazoban, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Weaver warming up as well. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Andy Ibanez, the next to hit. Man on second, 2 down.
Oh, that's out.
But you want. Just missed.
Outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
The 3-1. This one in the air, center field. Young should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. No score. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for New York, Brett. The 1-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next, for the Mets, first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hit in the air out to center field. Butler on his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Up next, for the Mets.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Sinker. Low middle. Cutter. Low middle.
Swing and a bouncer. Muncy fires to first on the run, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Oscar Brazoban.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Head on my ass.
The shortstop takes the ball. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2. High fly ball, right field. Taylor settles under it. And there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. Brazoban, a 6'3" righty. He features a changeup, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. The changeup missing. Ball 2. Next offering misses down and away.
Good. Come on.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting for Las Vegas, right fielder Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Two down, nobody on. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases, and now they're out front. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Huascar Brazoban out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game.
Pitcher.
New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Kodai Senga takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stuntman Fanatic once says put 8. Stuntman Fanatic once says T-Boss.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy.
No, diciendo adiós al pitcher que lo botaron.
Stuntman Fanatic once says okay. Stuntman Fanatic once says laugh free, laugh free.
Inside ball.
And that one clips the corner.
Ese pitcher, el lanzamiento ahí.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio.
Circle change. Low outside.
Nope, outside.
Four-seam fastball.
In the air on the infield, Ibanez under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Sweeper. Low outside.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Runner takes off. This one in the air right field, and it's just foul. Severino with another strikeout. And now the center fielder, Jared Young. Right through there for a strike. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. The A's on top here, 1-0. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So up next, Nick Kurtz.
First baseman, Nick Kurtz.
3-1 is on the way. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's a 1-1. And that one is inside. Next offering misses. Ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Up next for the A's, catcher Shea Langoliers.
Man at first. Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. 2 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. Back here in Queens, here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Sweeper.
On the ground, and that's just foul. 1-2. Called out on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Juan Soto now. Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls and a strike.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Kurtz takes it to the bag. That's out number 2. And now the DH, Brett Beatty.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Circle change.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a bouncer, foul of first.
Sinker. Low outside.
2-2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Here's the 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. Runner at first with 2 away. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Here's a 1-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. Either walk or...
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Andy Ibanez getting ready to hit. Ball to strike. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
They never miss this challenge.
And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Shit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So digging in, Jacob Wilson. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So up next, Lawrence Butler. 2 down, nobody on. Here the top half of inning number 7. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Two now. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss.
So I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ronnie Mauricio.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Mets trailing by a run here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride lowered, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's going to be Luis Torrens. Strike 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and That's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Mets strand 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Minter.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in, Jeff McNeil. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Taylor gets under it. And there's one down. Next to hit, Max Muncy.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
The 1-2. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Go back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Nick Kurtz. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that'll do it. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. On to the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for New York, Jared Young. Sinker. Popped up. Kurtz under it. 1 away. Here's Francisco Lindor. The Mets trailing by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. Here's the throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's Juan Soto.
All right, come on, get him out.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Come on, lighter.
Time run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Mets leave one. They trail it here 2-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Shea Langoliers now at the plate.
Shea Langoliers.
Ball back outside.
The count 2-1. Foul ball. The 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Tyler Soderstrom will hit next. Stays alive. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Reaching for it and breaks it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now, Andy Ibanez. Two down, nobody on. There's your strike, 95 of that one. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. bottom 9. And stepping in for New York,
Now pitching, Hogan Aaron.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
the 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Circle change.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman.
Here is Marcus Semien. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Mason Carroll says no. What's up?
That one out to right.
Yo, what's
McNeil
up?
moving under this one. And there's 2 away.
One more out. And it's a shutout.
Up next for the Mets, third
So they're down to their final out. Now the third baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. On the ground right side and foul ball.
Sweeper.
1 strike away. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.